Japanese oldest doctor. Just eat these every day and you will live to 100. What if turning 100 years old were less complicated than we imagine? Many attribute longevity to genetic advantages or pricey medical interventions, but the truth often resides in everyday gestures, deeply rooted habits, and respect for our own bodies. Imagine a physician who, rather than retiring, continued to see hundreds of patients every week well beyond his centenary, without resorting to drastic diets or miracle drugs. Like many centenarians in Okinawa, he built his life upon simple meals, steadfast routines, and a philosophy that marries moderation, joy, and curiosity. As the twilight of his extraordinary journey approached, Dr. James Harrison unveiled the key to his well-being: 5 guiding principles that, if started today, can lay the groundwork for a longer, more energetic, and independent life. In the United States, the average life expectancy is about 76 years. On Okinawa, renowned for its concentration of centenarians, it climbs to 84 and beyond, and it's not uncommon to encounter individuals who continue to walk, cook, and garden well into their second century. Dr. Harrison, who passed away at the age of 105, practiced medicine up to his 100th birthday, attending patient visits, delivering lectures, and authoring articles on health and wellness. His vibrant energy stemmed from modest yet nutrient-dense meals, daily outdoor strolls, light stretching sessions, and moments of personal reflection. He delighted in small pleasures, the smile of a patient, the perfume of a freshly opened book, the morning breeze against his skin, and credited these rituals with the secret to a long and fulfilling life. Today, we will explore 5 fundamental guidelines that, when integrated into your daily routine, can revitalize your energy, enhance digestion, and keep your mind sharp well after 60. 1. Practice moderation, the 80% full principle. In Western cultures, we often subscribe to the bigger is better mentality. Oversized portions feel like a reward, and an empty plate is a mark of pride. Strict diets are hailed as necessary sacrifices for quick results. In Okinawa, however, residents abide by the ancient practice of Hara Hachi Bu, which means stopping when you reach around 80% of fullness. Why pause early? Cutting approximately 20% of your usual calorie intake diminishes oxidative stress on cells, lowers inflammation, and promotes a more efficient metabolism, without sacrificing the pleasures of eating. The National Institute on Aging has shown that moderate caloric restriction is linked to longer life expectancy and improved metabolic health markers such as blood sugar control, cholesterol levels, and stable body weight. Susan's story, 68 years old. Susan always cleaned her plate, driven by a fear of waste even when she was already full. Over time, she developed sluggish digestion, afternoon energy crashes, and restless nights. After learning about Hara Hachi Bu, she began to ask herself mid-meal, am I truly hungry or am I eating out of habit? Within weeks, she noticed better weight management, deeper sleep, and a lightness she hadn't experienced in years. 2. Embrace plant-based proteins. For too long, Westerners have equated protein exclusively with meat. Steaks, burgers, and roasts dominate the plate. Okinawans flip this paradigm. Roughly 80% of their protein comes from plant sources, particularly soy. Foods such as tofu, miso, natto, and edamame aren't mere culinary curiosities, but foundational pillars of a longevity-focused diet. Soy-based foods provide complete proteins, anti-inflammatory isoflavones, and prebiotic fibers that support a balanced gut microbiome. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that regular soy consumption is associated with reduced LDL cholesterol, improved bone density, and a lowered risk of cognitive decline. Robert's transformation. 73 years old. Robert, once hesitant about soy due to concerns about hormones, decided to challenge his preconceptions. Twice a week, he swapped red meat for a light stir-fry of tofu, pak choi, garlic, and ginger, flavored with extra virgin olive oil and a hint of chili. In the first week, he felt less heaviness after meals and smoother digestion. After 2 weeks, his blood pressure stabilized to normal ranges, joint discomfort eased during his morning walks, and the inevitable afternoon drowsiness vanished. He rediscovered joy in cooking, experimenting with fresh herbs, sesame seeds, and rice vinegar, turning tofu into a delightful culinary adventure. 1 month later, medical tests confirmed significant drops in inflammatory markers and sustained improvements in his blood pressure. 3. Integrate fermented foods. Fermented staples such as miso, natto, and pickled vegetables are featured in the breakfast rituals of many centenarians. These aren't probiotic pills. They are living ecosystems of beneficial bacteria, digestive enzymes, and bioactive compounds that support gut health, the immune system, and even brain function. While many Western seniors rely on over-the-counter supplements, no capsule can replicate the synergy of a fresh, whole, fermented food. Linda's experience, 70 years old. Retired librarian Linda struggled with bloating and irregular digestion despite trying fiber powders and digestive enzyme supplements. She began sipping a cup of warm miso broth each morning without altering the rest of her diet. Within 2 weeks, her bloating disappeared, and she enjoyed steady energy throughout the day. 4. Welcome good carbohydrates. Okinawan centenarians regularly consume purple sweet potatoes, a carbohydrate-rich staple packed with anthocyanin antioxidants, fiber, potassium, and vitamin C, all with a low glycemic index that prevents blood sugar spikes. These vibrant tubers are more than just a colorful addition to meals. They are integral to everyday dishes such as steamed sides, hearty stews, and even grated into pancakes, providing sustained energy without the usual post-meal crash. Research from the NIH has linked anthocyanins found in these sweet potatoes to improved vascular function, reduced systemic inflammation, and a slower rate of cognitive decline over time. In one study, participants who incorporated anthocyanin-rich foods saw measurable gains in blood vessel elasticity and lower markers of oxidative stress. Furthermore, the high fiber content not only supports gut health by feeding beneficial microbiota, but also contributes to longer feelings of fullness, which dovetails perfectly with the 80% full principle to help maintain healthy body weight. David's discovery, 69 years old. Pre-diabetic and perpetually fatigued, David had banished carbs, convinced they were the enemy. He started adding half a cup of steamed purple sweet potatoes to his lunch. Within 2 weeks, his blood sugar stabilized, his energy lasted into the evening without snacks, and sugar cravings vanished. He also found joy in seasoning them simply, with a drizzle of olive oil and a sprinkle of fresh herbs, rekindling his appreciation for a satisfying, nutrient-dense carbohydrate. 5. Cultivate a joyful, balanced lifestyle. What you eat matters, but so does how you live. Dr. Harrison began each day with a bowl of nourishing miso soup, savored slowly at dawn, followed by a revitalizing walk through quiet streets or a nearby park, breathing deeply as he greeted the morning light. Upon returning home, he devoted time to a few pages of leisurely reading, sometimes medical journals, sometimes poetry, allowing his mind to wander and rejuvenate. Rather than fixate on calories, scales, or the precise breakdown of macronutrients, he cultivated a daily rhythm that balanced nourishment with movement, solitude with community. He complemented these rituals with moments of gratitude, thanking nature for the fresh air, recognizing the warmth of his meal, and pausing to appreciate simple joys. This holistic approach sustained not only his physical health, but also his mental clarity and emotional well-being, proving that longevity thrives on harmony between body, mind, and soul. Patricia's example, 71 years old. Patricia, once trapped by diet labels and perfectionism, found herself anxious and preoccupied. Embracing Dr. Harrison's philosophy, she now walks 20 minutes each morning, savors a relaxed afternoon tea, and tends aromatic herbs on her balcony. She's reclaimed a sense of peace and purpose. Bringing it all together, your next steps. Eat until 80% full. Supports weight control and metabolic health. Boost plant-based proteins. Embrace tofu, legumes, and soy for cardiovascular and bone support. Include fermented foods, miso, natto, and pickles for a robust gut microbiome. Opt for low GI carbs, purple sweet potatoes for sustained energy without spikes. Live with balance and joy, gentle movement, hobbies, and mindful relaxation to nourish body and soul. No drastic overhauls are needed, just small, consistent steps, one action at a time, one bite at a time. Which change will you start today? Share it in the comments and begin your journey toward a longer, more vibrant life. See you in the next video where we'll uncover another unexpected longevity secret that could make you feel younger than ever imagined. I would love to hear what you think in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any content, and thanks for watching this video.